Are you doing it or am I doing it? Because you're just kind of standing there.
I can do it. What's going on, everybody? It's Rockman3K3.
My name's Leroy.
You're back in for another great episode of the wondrous, the awesome, the Nerd Plate. The Nerd Plate. What is going on, everybody? Today, we up in the place to be. We got a whole bunch to talk about. But first, before we get into it, Mr. Leroy, how was your day, sir? How was your week?
My week's fine. Went to work. Came home, played some ball on the weekends, and that's really about it. I will say today's a special day because today was 57 years ago they shot Malcolm X. So, assalamu alaikum to you, my brother.
Peak blackness to you as well. Yes. That's dope.
So yeah, my week was cool, man. Chill. Whew. Work sucks as usual. It's cold and it rained all damn day today, so I was wet.
Sorry.
It's okay. How about you?
It was usual. Just work, going around, doing stuff. Watch some of the moving crew work. It was really cool. I had a date, but other than that, that was about it. Didn't really happen this week. Yeah,
that's what's up. Look at you.
Just doing some things, but none big. But that was my week. Just chilling. Getting stuff ready, doing work. So yeah,
working on whatever 18 projects you got left.
Yeah, basically, but none big.
That tracks.
All right, so you ready to get into it, sir?
Absolutely.
Because we have a lot to talk about, so let's get started. Would you like to get started with your story, or would you like me to go first?
You go first.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, this one is a doozy with the first one here. So Leroy, apparently in a crate somewhere in a far-off galaxy, this particular gaming news source team found a whole bunch of crates full of rare, mint condition Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games. We're talking about Chrono Trigger still in the package, Final Fantasy 3, Contra on Genesis, like all kinds of crazy stuff.
I have Contra.
Sealed, sir. Sealed.
Oh, no.
Factory sealed. Like,
it does no good to be sealed because I can't play it.
Well, right. I mean, it doesn't do any good to any gamer who wants to play that because it's factory sealed. But that's just incredible. I mean, some of these games are worth anywhere from the 2,000 to 3,000 range. I mean, Final Fantasy 3 is still sealed. Final Fantasy 1, just all kinds of crazy stuff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Tom still sealed on Super Nintendo. It's
I have that one too, but it's not sealed.
Right.
Again, I can't play it.
It's crazy, man. So this is insane. Leroy, how would you feel if you opened up a depot and you just found all the stuff?
I wouldn't be that excited because Super Nintendo was cool, but PlayStation 2 was cooler. And if I'm going to pick a Nintendo console, it would be the 64 for me personally.
Uh-huh.
So finding a crate full of Super Nintendo games, I take maybe 7, 10 of them.
Okay.
But I think that's more your era, so I think you'll freak out a little bit more.
Oh no, I was just so all week I was like, yo, who wants to go on a heist? Let's do a heist movie on this. Come on, let's
I think I kept 8 Super Nintendo games that I cared about. Yeah, well, I don't know. I never had a Sega system. My cousins had the Sega system, so I ain't give a shit. I did keep the Lion King though. I don't know why I kept the Lion King.
Tough game.
No, I know why I kept the Lion King because it was my favorite movie at the time, probably. But the Super Nintendo games I got, I like. Can't promise you that I would be like, oh my god, Final Fantasy 3. I'm sorry, that's not
No, I get it.
That's
I get
not
it.
pushing P. I'm sorry. I can't get. I can't
For
get
me,
down
it
with
was
that.
because even they had other games too, like even Aladdin sealed on Super Nintendo, and Aladdin was really good back then on both Genesis and Super Nintendo. It was just
Okay, I was about to say
superb.
I watched my cousin play it on the Genesis, not the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, both were awesome because on the Genesis he had a sword. On Super
Yep.
Nintendo, he just had like jumps, flips, and he can like do all kinds of crazy stuff. Even throw apples at people. Shit was crazy. Loved it.
He didn't have a sword in the Super Nintendo version.
He did not. No, he had like you can flip on people, you can jump on them, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with Aladdin. That was back when they cared about their
Oh,
properties because like Capcom had to do a great job with their games. Oh, so good, so good.
I kept Super Street Fighter,
Yeah, that
or
was.
is that? No, I got Super Street Fighter and I got Turbo.
It was so funny because my mom sold my initial Super Nintendo games, but out of the initial batch that
And
she
and you
sold,
didn't kill her.
I did not, because that was the agreement back then. It was, okay, well, like if you want the next system, we gotta sell all of your old systems to get the new one. Back then, before she had finally stopped at like N64, like, all right, you don't have to do that with your systems anymore. But out of that batch of just like games I had to give up, I saved Chrono Trigger, Soul Blazer, Final Fantasy 3, and Secret of Mana, and also Final
I
Fight
played one
3.
of those.
Dude, I just,
No, I
I
played
was
two of those.
I was like, Mama, I can't give up these games. She's like, No, I understand, because I love the shit out of those games. I was like, I love the other ones too, but she's like, you gotta get rid of those. But and I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, and I didn't want to get rid of that, but
Save that one.
yeah, I should have, but I didn't. And I just at the time I knew these RPGs had to be protected, so I protected those. But everything else, including Earthbound, which I traded in. That was like one of the last games I traded in. I was like, I'm never trading in games again. It's fucked up, man. So, but yeah, that's mine. They said they're trying to. As I read more about the article, they said they don't want to release any more about what's in there until they get all the games preserved and like appraised. Because it's like,
We don't know what the hell we lost.
right. Well, because they're saying like it's tens of thousands of dollars worth of games they just found, and so yeah, they about to preserve them shits. They'll probably end up on eBay soon enough. So
I mean, that's the only logical thing to do with them, other than play them.
yes,
So I don't know. That's people like you who buy 2 copies of games and put one up.
yes,
But I can't say I'm not the same way, because back when I had money for shoes, and you buy one to rock and one to cop. But
right.
that's just dumb at this point. Just wear the damn shoe. Just take care of the shoe, but you can wear the damn shoe. So
Right.
I don't know. Oh, okay. My first one.
What you got?
Keeping along the lines with Nintendo shit. This happens to be Nintendo shit that I care about, because Majora's Mask will be here in 4 days for the Switch Online expansion pack thing.
Nice,
That's
nice.
exciting because it took them this long. That's not really that exciting, but it took them this long to do it.
Oh, that's awesome because everybody's been asking for that one.
No, they haven't. Everybody's been asking for fucking GoldenEye.
Well, I mean, they come with that. Look, you gonna get that real soon. Play. They're cooking up the cracks fast they can. All right, they're cooking it up.
We're gonna get that fucking game Christmas time.
Well, you know what they're doing, right? Because they're pulling the Drake and Kanye West right now. Because at the same time, Microsoft's also trying to pull the whole like, hey, we're gonna bring out GoldenEye as well. So it's like two rappers.
Oh yeah, because
like,
see, I
we gonna
believe
put it
in
out.
Microsoft. I believe in Microsoft's GoldenEye. You know why? Because Microsoft will put it out.
I mean,
And they
Nintendo's
don't
gonna
care.
put out GoldenEye too, but Nintendo's just waiting to see. All right, when is Microsoft gonna do it? So they can do a simultaneous release. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen.
Why? Just put the shit out. You know you got it.
Because man,
What's taking so long? Why does it take you so long to put out a game that is one under 180 megabytes or whatever? I don't know how big it is, but I know you can fit the entirety of the Nintendo 64 library on like a flash drive now. I don't know how big the flash drive is, but how long does it take you to put out a game that don't take that much? Oh yeah, just put shit over.
hey man,
We have already paid a whole extra. How much I end up fucking paying? Extra $10 An extra $10 for for you know
Nintendo Online, the
hits.
the expansions,
No. Hits.
hits.
These are hits. And so far the only two I got was Mario Kart and Ocarina of Time, and those can be ran through. I haven't run through Ocarina of Time just because I don't feel like sitting down and playing it again at this present second. But still, it should not take this long. Just put the library out. What's taking it? It ain't but what 200 some games. Just put the shit
Actually,
out.
it's close to like maybe 300 or 400, but they gotta piece it out, baby. You can't just put all, can't flood the market with it. You gotta piece it out, baby. Gotta piece it out.
Mm-mm.
So they gotta work on the expansions. You know what I'm saying, that we getting for free, like
Expansions to what?
the Mario Karts, the Animal
It's not
Crossing.
an expansion. That is just old fucking tracks.
y'all want that Mario Kart? Okay, all right, we got you. Hold on, we just
Okay, yeah. Okay, no, it's 393 games. That is how many games came out for the damn Nintendo 64.
all
Put
right.
the shit out. You can put all 393 of them games on one hard drive.
But you can't do that without checking licensing, all this other stuff.
It's all Nintendo shit. I guarantee they
it's
still
not.
got the license.
No. Because remember, you gotta talk to, before you can put out any game, you gotta talk to the developer as well. Because if they didn't sign that contract, can't put that shit out.
Okay, who developed Legend of Zelda?
Nintendo.
Okay, so they got to talk to Nintendo.
No.
I want to put out Legend of Zelda.
Okay, but you're
Yeah,
talking
I'm in
about
the
GoldenEye.
No,
GoldenEye Rare.
GoldenEye is not okay, but they still own they still own the majority of Rare. Do they not?
Do,
Or does
but Microsoft still owns some of it, so they still gotta talk to Microsoft about that shit. They still gotta confirm.
That's it.
Licensing is tough, man. Like, it's not
And
as
then
easy as we think.
they already put Perfect Dark out there. Thank God, because whew.
I mean,
Shit, what else they? What else?
No, they hadn't put Perfect Dark out yet. They put Win back out, not Perfect Dark. No.
Huh? I'm tripping.
Yeah.
No.
Microsoft put out Perfect Dark on their what's it called, but no, Nintendo hadn't yet.
Huh? Man, I'm tripping. Well, okay. Either way, goddamn it. Outside of the Rare stuff, who else do they have to talk to?
I mean, they
all
have
the companies that.
Yes,
No,
like Square Enix, you gotta talk to Hudson Soft, you got because like
all these companies that aren't around anymore. I mean, obviously not Square Enix,
but you still have to talk to whoever owns like the rights to whoever.
I don't think anybody is from Altless is gonna be like, oh man, no, we're gonna hold up because whatever.
Man, you'd be surprised because it's like, yo, if the money ain't right, they can't do it. Because Altless and Sega are together now, so you can't just be like, oh,
who is Sega under?
Nobody. Sega is still free out here.
Sega ain't under shit. Sega's main export is Sonic, and Sonic only comes out on Nintendo and Xbox.
Online, they got
and Microsoft
series. They got all kinds of shit. So you got to go and talk to these different developers before you just put shit out. That's one of the reasons why they had to just say, okay, here's all 393 library, because Nintendo didn't do all of them just by themselves. And if a developer published on your system, they still have rights. That's why, like, you don't see Dreamcast shit come out like it should. You know what I'm saying? Because Sega still would have to go talk to all those people. But hey, it's also
it ain't gonna come out on nothing but the Xbox though. So
no, they gonna come out on other systems. If Sega can make money, Sega gonna put it out there. Them and Microsoft have a good relationship. This is true. But if they got,
I don't see that coming out on the PS. I don't see that coming to the PS5 store at any time.
Which one?
I see that the Sega collection because it already came out. I mean, I'm talking about the Dreamcast though. I know the collection is already out on Xbox. By the way, still playing Lost Vikings. Fucking great, love it.
That's Blizzard.
That's the Blizzard shit. That just made me remember, like, oh my god, how I would love to go back and play Sega Genesis games. I didn't have Sega Genesis games, but like the couple of Dreamcast games that my cousins had will be great. And then that just brought me around to the Lost Vikings. I know, makes no difference, but I made that connection there. Either fucking way.
Okay.
Either way. I think Nintendo rushed into this because, goddamn it, they're not on a schedule either. It used to be a schedule to these things.
No. Well, and let me correct you there too. There was no schedule because even with Super Nintendo,
I'm not talking about Nintendo. I'm talking about in general. Like there used to be a schedule. Like, oh, there's going to be a release at some point. And with the original NES, when it was like every 2 weeks you would get two games.
They even said right after that, they're like, hey, we're going to stop announcing when we put games out. We're just going to put them out when we feel like putting them out. That
That's
was a
lazy.
real statement. I mean,
that is Nintendo to the extent, boy. I swear for God.
But there is nothing that, to me, like, I'm okay with it because they're gonna put out quality shit.
You're okay with that. I'm not okay with that.
I feel you. You just don't get Nintendo on Lost service anymore.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep the service because I want to play the game. I just don't fucking know when it's gonna come out.
Okay, there you go.
Games with goals for Xbox. I know I'm gonna get a free game every month along with 2 additional games on this month on this day. PlayStation, new PlayStation Plus games come every month or whatever. I even get the little text, "Hey, check out your free games." Nintendo, nothing.
No, Nintendo tells you, but like they just don't make a schedule for it. They still
tell you
on the Nintendo Direct on the Switch. They tell you like, "Hey, this is coming out this month."
Do I have to go to the shop for that?
No, it's on the Nintendo Switch News.
What the hell is Nintendo Switch News?
It's right. It's the little bubble. It's the little news thing right next to the shop. There's a news thing you can go to, and they'll tell you like, "Hey, this is what's happening right now." You're gonna be real hurt. We turn the Switch, and it'd be like,
"No, I don't pay attention to the shit."
There's a news part. There's even a news now for the Nintendo Lost service.
Oh, I mean, I know that.
Yeah.
Okay. New games. Okay. I just don't look at the shit. I'm not trying to call you wrong or nothing, but
no. I feel you.
I turn the Switch on, and I turn the game on. I don't be in this bitch for information.
I get you. I just just providing the right answer. That's all.
Nothing on here about something I care about. Oh man, y'all getting Portal. Y'all finally getting Portal 2. Look at y'all.
Well, I mean, that was announced at the Direct, but
yeah, but y'all still ain't got it. And that game is
okay.
That game about 10 plus years old.
Oh, okay.
Y'all get NBA. Y'all get MLB.
MLB's coming to everything.
I know, not everything. Y'all just got it. Microsoft's got that license. What, 2 years ago or last year?
Yeah, because Sony said they're gonna put it out there. They said they're gonna start putting it out on everything,
which is fucking smart.
Switch,
which is fucking smart at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh boy, y'all.
I mean, it's the best baseball game, so
it's the only baseball game.
I know. Good old 2K was like, we don't want to do MLB anymore. Y'all got it. We fine.
You can go with your next door. I'm looking through this news shit because
you're like,
I literally
never looked at this. Like, yes,
this is all shit that I don't care about though.
Oh my goodness! All right, so the next one, so Leroy, Capcom made an announcement, and it was like, all right. Capcom just announced Street Fighter 6.
And this is not a good thing for you, I take.
I just the initial teaser trailer does not look appealing. I'll say that. And they didn't even put Street Fighter. I don't know why Capcom is consistently just like, all right, let's try to put Street Fighter has always been Ryu and Ken. No more than King of Fighters always has Kyo in it. No more than like Tekken always has somebody from the like Mishima family. Gotta be on the title, right? Gotta be on the cover. Same thing. So on this one, in the teaser trailer, right, Luke and Ryu are squaring up. Now, if you don't know who Luke is this new motherfucker they put on Street Fighter 5 at the very tail end of it. Because they're still releasing characters for that bullshit. But like it was like, all right, cool, let's put Luke up there, let's put Ryu. And by the way, Ryu, I don't know if they're just like, fuck it, we're going to make him muscular. He gets muscles every sequel. So now this motherfucker looks like a mini Hulk just ripped up there, just like, oh man, right? He throw like the hardest Sharuken. And it's just like, all right, but like he's a traveling, you know what? That's cool, whatever.
Who can Ryu beat in Mortal Kombat? No, who can Ryu beat in King of Fighters?
Kyo. I don't care what anybody says.
He can beat Kyo.
Oh, yeah, he could beat Kyo.
No, Kyo can set motherfuckers on fire.
That don't matter. Kyo,
he can't be Andy. I'll give you Andy.
Terry, he can beat him too. Oh,
I have to argue for Terry.
Terry only got the burning knuckles, so what are you gonna do? Like, he just go.
I
Burning
mean,
knuckle. Like what? He's gonna burn a knuckle the Sharyuken or the fireball. He's gonna burn a knuckle through it and punch Ryu.
technically it's a fireball to a fire fist, so I think they will cancel each other out. Maybe, I
Nah,
don't know.
nah. Because once he goes just regular Ryu on him, it's over. But Darkado, he can't even touch him. So whatever.
I don't think Darker knows that much, but not Street Fighter head. Who can Ryu beat in Tekken?
So a few people, but the Mishima family, he would have trouble just because
He
too strong.
I don't think Dark Ryu can beat full Devil Jin with Zenpachi what's it called?
Gene or
No. When he had Zenpachi and he took all the devil power from him and he became the ultimate devil. I can't remember. I don't know what shit's called. Assumed.
Azum or Azum. Yeah.
I don't think Dark Ryu can beat that shit just because that motherfucker right there almost blew up the world.
Yeah, I would say anybody but the Mishima family.
Anybody?
Yeah. Because I mean, the only person you got on there that's gonna give him trouble is Jack. That's because he's made out of titanium.
What? Jack is a goddamn robot.
Yeah, but well, you know what? You're right. He would beat him. Like I said, I think really the Mishima family. Everybody else would be like, nah.
I don't know, bro. Warang can't kick people.
Man, come on. You gonna do that to Ryu? Like Ryu can't pop past
Warang like the third best character in the game. What you mean?
I know, like that's my main. You know what I'm saying? He can't beat Ryu. It's just that's like saying like Kim couldn't beat. No, I take that back.
No. Say what you about to say. So I can
no. Because I was about to say that's like saying Kim couldn't beat like Guile from Street Fighter. Kim from King of Fighters.
I don't see no problem with that matchup. What's wrong with
that? Nothing. Kim would totally beat Guile. Like just some people would say because Guile has a projectile and has the flash kick. But I don't know, man. I think Kim has
that flash kick is a charge move. Kim don't have to do shit.
Nah, he's just running and go at you. But yeah, I would say because I mean they already kind of.
I don't know, bro. I got to give Steve a little hit there because I think Steve cracking Ryu's ribs.
No. Now I'll give you Steve versus Alex. I'll even give you Steve versus Balrog. And what's the other
Alex is a cyborg. Is a cyborg now. Dudley. Oh please, that man has a mustache. That's it.
A mustache and a rose.
Steve is half robot.
Not Steve.
I don't know. No, not Steve. Alex is a damn robot. Did you say Alex?
Yeah, I said Alex from Street
Alex
Fighter.
Is a goddamn robot.
From 3?
Yeah, he's a robot in 5, ain't he?
Oh no, you talking about Charlie? No, I see you talking about Charlie, who's like half because Charlie's all fucked up in Street Fighter 5. That's Charlie.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Street Fighter. I didn't play Street Fighter 5, so I don't really know.
No, but so now that would be an interesting matchup because
Steve cracking Ryu's ribs.
Oh man, don't do a boy Ryu like that. Come on, man, don't do it.
He ain't God.
He got tier though. He got tier.
No, he's not.
He is totally.
No, he's not. If Oni isn't God tier, there's nobody in Street Fighter that's God tier.
Not even Akuma. You wouldn't even put Akuma in God tier.
No, because Akuma can be beaten. God tier is like
him cheap in Tekken, bro. I don't know.
It's Tekken. He don't belong in Tekken.
He really does not. I don't know why the fuck that happened, but
who does Ryu beat in Mortal Kombat?
Well, look, because I'll say this because the movie Scorpion, but not Sub-Zero, because apparently Sub-Zero's a fucking boogeyman. So,
if you can't beat Sub-Zero, you definitely ain't finna beat Scorpion. Because both of them will kill you.
That's true.
Can Ryu beat Johnny Cage?
Yes.
Convincingly.
Yes.
Even though Johnny Cage beat Shinnok.
Yeah, I was still give that.
And that's an actual god, though.
But all right, I was still looking at the
actual god.
you're right about that. I'm not gonna sit up here and say like Mortal Kombat characters are soft, because like anybody from
No.
Street Fighter period would have a hard
Not
time beating them motherfuckers. But
take out like the fatalities and shit. I'm just saying like straight hands.
I was still giving
Cause
a Ryu for him versus Johnny Cage. I'm not gonna discount Johnny Cage, but I'm still giving him my man Ryu. I'm still have to give it to him. But just straight hands, no dark Hado, straight hands. Gotta go Ryu. Ryu's had years of like training in the Shoten arts. I gotta give it to my man on that.
maybe.
Now, if you
Who
said
else,
straight hands, wait. Now, if you said straight hands in Tekken against Jin, I'm gonna give it to Jin. Because that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, nigga. I would give it to Jin without the hands. Jin is crazy.
Jin is so OP in Tekken.
Jin left the whole game and then wasn't even in the damn game. That's how he was. Came back, put a hoodie on, and whooped the shit out of folks.
That's what I'm talking about. I can't put my man Ryu with no Hado against Jin in 4, man. Jin would eat him alive.
Even if you could give him the Hado and Jin would still beat his ass. Cause that's unassuming devil form. You ain't taking that.
And like when he does that little thing where he just like powers up, there's like nothing you can do because he's
exactly.
Now, I would say if we're on a 3D plane, it'd be different. Definitely, Ryu definitely could take anybody because I hated that about Street Fighter Cross Tekken so fucking much. It was just like, what is that? What is that gonna do when y'all go Tekken versus Street Fighter where they go on 3D plane? All the Street Fighter moves are useless because it's just 2D plane moves. So as shown in Street Fighter EX, which was,
you know how I know Ryu ain't shit? Because Mario beat him.
Man, stop, bro, chill. Y'all gonna do that to my man Smash Bros like that. Stop.
All I'm saying. Can't be that great.
Caught him catching, caught him slipping with a 5-piece.
And Mario got a fireball too, and guess what? Shit don't matter.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, that's the Smash Bros. Anybody could beat anybody in Smash Bros. I mean, Sonic could beat Sephiroth in Smash Bros.
My Sonic could beat your Sephiroth, yes. Absolutely.
Man, all right, okay. Well, I believe that because you're actually
you doo-doo.
Yeah, I'm trash compared to you guys in Smash. But that's beside the point. Whatever. Just saying.
Sorry. Continue with that. I just wanted to. You were just riding Ryu just a little too hard, and I need to bring that.
Hey, all right. I can't for that motherfucker, all right? That's my man.
I see.
There. It's like you and Goku, all right? Can he beat Goku? Goku? Can he beat Goku?
But it ain't too many niggas that can. And that's the facts.
What about Sailor
You got
Moon,
to use extraordinary shit to beat Goku.
Look, what about Sailor Moon, though? As everybody always says.
Everybody said that. Can't too many motherfuckers pull anybody else outside that. And you know what?
I don't even agree with that.
She got reality powers.
But I don't even agree with that, because even if she had the cup, the Holy Grail, like it's still, I still give it to Goku if I give it
She got to get there. Can't nobody say straight hands. Can't nobody say straight hands that they just gonna beat Goku. Like, no, it don't work that way.
What about One Punch Man, though?
One Punch Man doesn't count. You know why? Because One Punch Man's a parody, and he can just do shit. The same way that Aurelie can beat Vegeta, because Aurelie is a comic book, a comedy thing. She can do that.
That's true.
Deadpool can do a bunch of shit.
That's true. Oh,
so can Ryu beat Goku? Nah, I don't think he can.
Oh hell no, you look, come on, man, come on, cuz. Damn, like that ain't even fair.
One punch from Goku.
It wouldn't even be that. Goku will just teleport and we just see him go down. That's it. It would just be like, all right. It'd be like Dan fighting like geese.
But Dan beats a guy.
He did, sadly. He did. That is
so. I mean,
but no, I had to get that to Goku. That's like
you don't have to give him anything. He takes it.
It's like saying, can Batman beat Spider-Man? No.
If he snap his neck, yeah.
Man, Spider-Man got superhuman powers. Get the fuck out.
I know, I understand that, but I'm just saying, in the unlikely situation that Batman get behind him and snap his neck, I mean, superhuman strength don't mean shit.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that prep Batman shit.
Oh, I mean, nah. It's a maybe. It depends on the universe. I don't know.
Oh, but anyway, back to Capcom. They announced that they were supposed to have more about that in June, but they also announced a few other things. They announced that a Capcom Fighter collection will come out that's going to have all the Darkstalkers on it, as well as Red Earth and a few other games we did not get here in the States, as well as Puzzle Fighter, which we hadn't seen in forever, and one of the, of course, Street Fighter 2s, because it can't be a Capcom collection without putting a Street Fighter 2 on there.
That's because that was clearly the best one.
Clearly. But that is coming out pretty soon as well. Look for that in the next month or so because that's gonna be tight. Other than that, I'm really scared for Street Fighter 6. I hope it's good. I hope it's better than 5 because 5 left a really bad taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna go reserve this. This is one of those like I will wait and see what happens when it comes out. But yeah, I hope it's good. So that's that is my second one, sir. What's your second one?
Well, it's kind of weird, but the season finale of Peacemaker was phenomenal, but he has brought a lot of I guess not they're not non-canon, but they're lesser known people into being canon. And
Mm-hmm.
from this has spawned a show. Well, it's going to be a movie that I never thought was going to happen. But the Wonder Twins have been tapped for a movie. For those of you who don't know who the Wonder Twins are, the Wonder Twins are Zan and Jaina, and they came from the Super Friends, which is a very, very old, early, no, late 90s.
Awesome show.
Cartoon, not awesome at all. Don't ever say that again in your life.
It was great.
That was
Meanwhile, back at the Justice League,
Superman didn't have half the power that he was supposed to have.
He had his power still. He just never
Superman
used it.
had to be in unison with Robin and Batman to save people from going off of a cliff.
That's a meme, and it's taken out of context. Chill out.
What context is it? That's a meme that shouldn't exist. That's like the meme with Jesus who cheats at hide and seek because he has holes in his hands. It doesn't make sense, and it shouldn't exist. Anyway, Zan and Jane are from the Super Friends. Super Friends Hour were companions, and they were like superheroes in training, and they were introduced in that series, and then later on became canon. Now they have their own little series of comics where they explore the origin story and all that other kind of stuff. There's Gleek the monkey. All he says is Gleek. That's why his name is Gleek. But anyway, they're getting a goddamn movie. Adam Sitskell, who worked on Black Adam, which is an upcoming movie that we're going to be great. Should be dope. He's going to be directing it. Marty Bowen and Wick Godfrey of Temple Hill will be producing the project. So, yeah. We don't have names for either of the twins. So, I mean, not names, actors for either of the twins. So, that's going to be weird.
Okay.
Here for it, though, I guess. I don't fucking know. DC just making shit at this point.
That is interesting.
It's going to be dope. I can already feel it.
I hope so. I mean, if they've done anything like what they did with Peacemaker, which was very impressive, I saw that
Peacemaker was the shit.
It was hilarious, especially who showed up at the end. That was hilarious as well. But the whole show was definitely really cool. I enjoyed John Cena as Peacemaker. He did a wonderful job.
And he's already in the season 2.
Yeah, they said literally, we're ready for season 2. Again, shout out to James Gunn, man. James Gunn always works well with DC. So, hey, they need to keep him.
He make a halfway decent Guardians of the Galaxy movie too.
He does.
We'll never see that.
Well, we will. We'll see number 3. It's just it's taking forever. So
yeah.
That's hilarious. All right. Well, are you ready for my next one, sir?
Yep.
All right. So, this is crazy, and this is very interesting. Horizon Zero Dawn is actually, Horizon Forbidden West. It's actually doing a great job out here. Everyone is super excited.
I told you that.
It. I mean, I knew it was gonna be great, but it's just the fact that like everybody's like, "Oh my gosh!" Like now there's a reason that I want a PS5. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's talking about how much fun it is. Talking about how well the direction's done, the new story, things like that. Looks really cool. They even had some great cyber punkish like looking black people of color, with actual great hairstyles, not just the usual dreads, no hair, or afros. So that was great. It just looks good. Everybody's talking about how like, all right, this is it. This is what won Sony with PS4, man. He's got to bring out more masterpieces like this. They've been on a pretty good streak lately. I mean, you got Sifu, which is pretty cool, doing great numbers as well. Now you got Forbidden West, and then pretty soon there's supposed to be. Oh god, there was another major drop that they're supposed to have later on this year. But they're just doing a great job.
I told you.
Yeah, like it looks great. I'm glad. I mean, like I said, like Horizon Zero Dawn was really good. My only complaint is just I just wanted more fighting in it. And they seem to
There's
put more
to
in
do.
this new one. Yeah, but yeah, looks good.
I mean, I liked it for what it was. I mean, yeah, the story left a lot to be desired, but I do want to play it because I want to see how this shit ends. At this point, I'm
Looks good.
clearly invested. So
yeah, I mean, shout out to Guerrilla Games because Guerrilla Games, most commonly known for Killzone, turned new leaf with this one and just kind of put out like a whole new masterpiece. So looks good.
I'm fucking with it. Am I gonna buy it first? No, because I gotta buy Sifu first, and before that, I gotta buy Sifu first. When I get some money. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it. I bought the game and didn't realize I had it for free. So, but I only bought it for like $9.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay. Going on to shit that's going to do numbers. The upcoming Halo TV show will reveal Master Chief's face for the first time in franchise history.
What?
How do you feel?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm ready for that. That's crazy.
Well, get ready.
They say why?
Talking to Ryan McCaffrey as part of IGN's FanFest, Halo's executive producer and 343 Industries studio head of transmedia, Kiki Wolfkill. That's just Wolfkill.
Mouthful.
Never mind. Huh?
I said that's a mouthful for the last name.
Oh, Kiki Wolfkill? Yeah. I'm sorry. I said Wolf. I don't know why, but it's Wolfkill. Said that showing Chief's face was important for the story and the show will tell why. She says, and I quote, I think we set out. Well, is Kiki a woman? I don't fucking know. Quote, I think we set out to tell a character story and a personal story. Oh, she explained. And once we really got into what the story was, it became clear that you really needed to see the person in the armor and under the helmet. You will see his face, she confirms, end quote. For some people, it's been a moment 20 years in the making, and for other people, it is something that feels very hard to imagine. We respect both sides of the fence, absolutely. Those who really want to see Chief's face and those who really don't. But for the nature of this story, it felt really important to connect Master Chief in a different way. And that meant showing the face. So, on March 24th, 2022 is when it will drop on Paramount Plus. But we get to see this nigga's face after 20 years. That's going to be a trip.
That's gonna be crazy, man. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. Because on the one hand, I do want to see his face. I would like to see what it looks like. But like at the other part, it's just crazy because that's like a 20-year mystery in the making right there. Like, because they've never, I mean, the video games never have they shown his face. And his helmet has been off plenty of times. It's just they always pan to you putting the helmet on. They never pan to
you. See pieces of his face, but you don't ever see the whole damn thing.
Yeah, you never see the whole thing.
Eyes, I've seen the mouth.
So
just haven't seen the nose or the ears.
It's gonna be exciting, man. I can't wait.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a white man. But wouldn't it be funny if he was black?
It would be funny. Or if they pull a reverse Vader and everybody just thinks he's white, but then take it off. This is old black man. It's like, or it's Johnson from or the Major guy, the sergeant guy from Halo. All that's all. It's funny. Just a clone of him.
Oh, I was about to say, wait, what?
Yeah, no, not the guy, but just.
I'm about to say he's dead.
He's dead. He did.
And when he was alive, he couldn't talk to himself. But that's okay. You said the joke, and I just registered it way too literally. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. It's cool.
But I do hope it'll be a lot better than the guy from Mandalorian. Can't remember his name.
Oh, I mean, you like when Pedro showed up? Pedro Pascal?
Pedro. Yeah, Pascal. I know. Yeah. It was very underwhelming because they took the helmet off, and it's like, oh, he's just a white dude. I don't know why I was expecting battle scars and all this other type of, I expected the face to tell a story, and his face did not tell me a story. And if it did, it was not a good story.
I mean, they rarely ever do, because, I mean, that's like Vega from Street Fighter. He wears a mask just because he's like, my face is too beautiful.
Well, I understand his reason, because that's vanity. He's a fake Mandalorian. Well, he's not a fake Mandalorian. He's not a. I know, but I'm saying he wasn't born a Mandalorian. He was raised by them.
Well, yeah, I mean, and
that's what I mean. Like,
in the lore, you find out like most of them are not, like, they're foundlings and then work their way up. Yeah, because of the war and things. But
but you eventually see Vega's face.
Oh yeah, no, especially in the game, we just knock shit out of him. It just comes off, and it's like, yeah, fuck Vega.
Vega was shit.
Vega was shit, but I beat the shit out of him every time because he got on my nerves. So like, especially when you're on his stage, you used to climb like little gates and shit. I was like, nah, I'm beating the shit out of him.
I fucked with Vega. Vega was one of my favorite Street Fighter villains. For real. Not the movie version. Just the damn game.
Yeah.
And he was Spanish. And man, he was really rapey, but it's okay. It's not okay, but he was cool. He just had that air of vanity that I subscribed to. And I was like, yeah, bitch, I'm beautiful. Y'all ain't good enough to look at my face.
Very, very.
And then he was deadly as shit. Because once them calls got you, oh man.
But yeah, I can't even imagine. But I want it, man. I'd like to see what he looks like, because that's going to be interesting. It's crazy.
I think so.
Oh, well, all right. Are you ready for my next one, sir?
Absolutely.
All right. So this next one, this is the last one for me. This game called the Lost Ark, right? It's doing numbers out here, man. Now, for everyone who doesn't know what the Lost Ark is, Lost Ark is...
I don't know what the Lost Ark is.
Okay. So it's an MMO from South Korea, right? That was big over there, but then came over here, and it just blew up again like gangbusters. It has...
It just sounds boring. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, and I know it's only gonna put you to sleep even more, because it's like Diablo point and click, like how the old Diablo is. But anyway, it's been doing really well. Now, I actually watched our good friend of the show and good friend in real life, Serenity. She actually played a little bit of it, and I saw her go through on her stream and play it. Which, shout out to her, shout out to Serenity that was on our show for the Golden Plates Awards. We appreciate you. It looks really cool. Looks very promising. I'm definitely going to give it a shot in the next few days, probably. But yeah, it's been doing numbers out here. It's been going so well, Leroy, that it's even been holding up steam. Like, the queues have been like crazy, like trying to get people in. So Steam and some of the other companies like workers, which is I think the small bit, they're trying to get together and make more servers for everybody so everybody can get in. But it's crazy. It's new craze right now. They're predicting that it's kind of blowing up, and it's gonna not take over the spot, but kind of be up there with Final Fantasy 14, World of Warcraft, and all the rest of them that's still going right now. So yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, because you say up there, and I'm like, it's not up there for me.
Right, no. But in the MMO community.
Yeah, okay. In that community, I was about to say, is it up there? Because I think I don't even like 2K, but I think 2K is up there. But so different community, different.
Right, different community. And when the Lost Ark came out, everybody was streaming it. Like, it was one of the biggest, like, top out streamers that was out at the moment, simply because it was a new type of MMO. And it was very different. Like, so it's like isometric top-down view, and it's basically just point and click to go wherever you need to go, and you can play by yourself or you can play with friends. And it's like a lot of people on screen at one time. Like, the game is definitely like gang. So when I saw Serenity play it, like a lot of places that she went, it was like 30 people jumping there at one time, and she was just like going in because she was like playing a sorcerer class and or sorceress class, and it was crazy. So looks cool. I'm definitely gonna get into it and try it out. But yeah, that's all the rage right now in the PC MMO world. So
Was that the Indiana Jones one?
yeah, that was the Indiana Jones. Get it, the
I don't
Lost
get that
Ark,
one.
the Lost Ark.
I thought you said the Lost Art this whole time.
Ark.
Arc as in ARC or ARK?
All right, okay.
Huh. I get the reference now. I was waiting. I thought Harrison Ford was gonna die or some shit. He said, "Where's Indiana Jones when you need him?" I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" Okay. Whatever, nigga. I just write the shit down.
I mean, you told me to say something without spoiling it.
No,
So.
you did, and I just didn't hear you when you said the title because I was like, "Okay, Lost Art. Maybe it's like some ancient mystical art that nobody know how to do. They gotta go find the shit." No, he said Ark. Like Ark as in the container of something. Oh, okay. Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1987. Okay. Bing. Okay. Yeah.
Praise Hotel, brother. You get it now. Praise Hotel.
Not on the man's death day. Not today. Not today.
What you got, sir?
So my next one, in the wake of all these gaming acquisitions, one company stands above and emphasizes its independence amid the shit. And that company is Ubisoft. Woohoo! Surprise! Surprise! Not really a surprise. Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard, Take-Two buying Zynga, Sony buying Bungie, Embracer Group buying everything the fuck else. Amid a wave of mass gaming industry consolidation, it's no surprise that shareholders grilled Ubisoft executives today during the publisher's third quarter earnings call about its own interest in making major acquisitions of its own or being acquired. But Ubisoft's leadership is at least publicly maintaining an air of disinterest for now. So this is the article basically goes on to how Yves Guillemot is like, we're gonna do what we want to do, as long as we're making good games. They want us, but they can't have us. Essentially,
where are the good games at? I'm sorry. where was that? Was that part?
Hold on, hold on, cause you not gonna act like
just put out Rainbow Six Extraction. Did that just happen?
Rainbow Six Extraction doing good though.
No, it's not. No.
What you?
Not.
Hold on. No, Rainbow Six Extraction was like top 10 in streams last month.
Nah, cause that shit is
last month.
Trash.
I mean, I understand you might think it's trash, but like people like the shit. I don't like it because I don't have a PC. I don't really fuck with the shit anyway.
It's on Game Pass. You should play it.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Because I never got into Rainbow Six. Period. The last Rainbow Six I got was on 360 days.
Oh, so Vegas.
It was either Vegas or In War. I can't remember which one.
That's Tom Clancy. In War was his own thing, but Rainbow Six.
Okay, Vegas, so yeah. Look, man. Say what you will about Ubisoft, they make decent shit. I'm not defending Extraction at all because I haven't played it, but I know people was playing it.
Watch Dogs Legion.
I didn't play that either, and that's a testament to the series because
look, I like Breakpoint. Breakpoint was trash, dog, when it first came out.
But they still got Assassin's Creed. And don't get me wrong, I hate the shit. I hate it. I hate everything.
I get it. It's just when they say we can do whatever we want, I'd hope they just do better games because my beef that I have with them is they have a good formula, and then they start off doing some other shit. And it doesn't work, and then they're like, "All right." And by the time they realize it, it's kind of too late. Like they've missed their opportunities. Because, for example, Ghost Point or Ghost Recon Breakpoint, right? Breakpoint came out, and it was a certain way, and it was not great because it missed a lot of things that made Ghost Recon Wildlands really good. And the problem is that they were trying to make Breakpoint a lot more realistic because they were talking to actual specialists and Marines, which they always do anyway for all their games. That's the cool thing about Ubisoft is they're definitely 100% thorough when they do their research. But the problem is that it didn't translate well into the game. And so when they did that whole like restructure of Breakpoint, it was awesome because they basically went back and made it a lot like what they did with Wildlands. And it was just like, okay, cool, this is more playable now. And this is something, if you just would have done that in the beginning, you would have had more people on it. So that's just interesting to hear them say that. They're like, oh, yeah, you know.
Well, I think Eves believes that. Well, let me see. Our IPs are sought after by the biggest global players in entertainment and tech. Having said that, if there was an offer to buy us, the board of directors would, of course, review it in the interest of all the stakeholders. So that's to me, that's like I know I make good shit. I'll just got to fuck with my shit. And plus, they have I think ooh 10 to 12 games in development right now, including a Mario title, which I figured you'd be hyped the fuck up about. It's not. It's Mario and Rabbids.
Yeah, it's Mario Rapids, but you know.
But still, it's a Mario title. I
It's
know
great.
they're making the James Cameron Avatar game that's supposed to be
Division.
no, that's it's a single player, but it's more. I think it's more for what you call them people that care about visuals more than anything else.
Oh, it's gonna be graphical. It's for the
Yeah, I think it's more of a graphic thing, just so they can kind of show off the world and everything. But that's still not to say that Avatar wasn't, the shit that it was. So they're getting the game out of that. I know they're making a Mario. They're redoing Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. I think they're just re-releasing it.
remaster. Yeah, I remember
I,
that.
I know they was bringing back out. They was trying to bring back out Rocksmith, which may or may not hit. I don't know. But you can't say Rocksmith didn't sell its share shit because even we sold Rocksmith on PS3 and it was heavy as fuck.
It was cool because the idea of being able to teach someone without them having to pay for guitar lessons, that's really dope.
Exactly.
But
and I don't understand why that didn't continue into the 4 and the 5, but now it's coming back.
Too much investment because every time they put out those songs, you have to relicense those.
Yeah, to relicense them songs.
So,
I understand.
Yeah, to relicense that on 2 systems would have been too expensive for them.
I know they was doing an they were doing something with Assassin's Creed 4. And I think it was gonna be like a extra DLC or some shit. I don't know. I know that was in the works. They still got whatever next Assassin's Creed is gonna be, which please God. No, I've heard decent rumors. I think either you told me or my brother-in-law told me. I can't remember which one. But the next one is going back to that stealth based.
Well, I was talking about that one. The Assassin's Creed that's based on Valhalla is going back to the original type of Assassin's Creed because it started off as a DLC at first, and then they decided to make it its own game. But you play as the guy with the patch that was in Valhalla, but it talks about his story. I forgot his name, but like
guy with the patch.
Yeah, he has like one eye. I can't remember his name.
That is Eivor, and that's the DLC that he's playing. That you become Odin in that. That's not his own game. That's a DLC.
No, they said it's going to become his own game.
It's his own thing now. I'm saying.
No, they said
making another
DLC one. Is going to be like its own game. Yeah, we're like,
it's big enough. It is his own fucking game.
Well, they said like the DLC is going back to like the whole Assassin's Creed, like as in it's not as open world as the other ones have been. It's going to be more closed in scope and back to like the original formula of like, hey, like stealth, going to follow them, doing things like that. And not so much like what they've been doing so far with the open world RPG mechanics.
Huh. Well, I mean, okay, so there's that. I know they was making another Division. Was it Division Heartland? That's what it was. I remember that because I wrote it down somewhere for you, but I was never gonna remember the time to bring it up. But now seems to be the appropriate time to bring it up. And you love Division.
I do.
Oh, okay. Still waiting on Beyond Good and Evil 2.
UbiSoft is a terrible company. I'm saying they hadn't put out shit lately. That's what I'm saying.
I gotta disagree with that because as much as I hate Assassin's Creed, that shit be selling.
So you love Valhalla?
I love Valhalla to a point.
Okay. All right.
No, and I love the series. I loved it to that point, and then I was like, I can't play this game no more, and I haven't played it since.
Okay.
But they redid that. They fixed that problem because they made the DLC where you can be Odin. And okay, no, the DLC you're talking about is where Eivor is supposedly being able to talk to Alexios and Cassandra from Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Because the patch thing is like that's just Odin because Odin has the all-seeing eye. That's
Right.
the shit that's going on now. So yeah, that's a future project. And if that's gonna be its own game, I'm down to fuck with it. I actually liked Odyssey. Odyssey was God damn, it was big. It was so big, in fact, that shit, I don't think I explored all the map. Like the whole entire
Like
map. But the story was fucking dope.
No, I mean it was great, but that was everyone's complaint is that it was too much of an RPG, too much open world.
All those things that I don't give a shit about. But I legitimately think, and if you tell me that Beyond Good and Evil 2 ain't gonna be the shit,
it's gonna be the shit. Would they ever bring it out? Like
no,
that's been promised for like God knows how long. But
I know they're gonna do. We do. It's been about 4 or 5 years. We do for another time. Splinter Cell.
Yeah, well, they said they're gonna do another one, but we don't know what that's about. They made that announcement that they're gonna do another one. So
and it's gonna be like
put that shit out, man. That's what I want. Put that shit out.
It's gonna be like 2 or 3 games. It's gonna be VR. I know it's gonna be a Splinter Cell VR.
See,
it can work. No, it can work. It can work.
Okay, who's gonna play it though?
Who gonna play what, the game?
No, the Splinter Cell VR, bro.
Like VR says,
right? But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, not VR.
Everybody got one.
Everybody ain't got a VR set.
I know that's what I said.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you said everybody had one. My bad.
Oh no, shit! I want one. I'm trying to find one now.
To me, VR is still too primitive to like really be like, all right, cool. We're gonna make like.
What you trying to do? Jack it to the Matrix? I don't want to do that. I don't want to die.
I don't want to do that either. But I'm just saying, like, the VR games, like, unless they do like a lot of cool things with them, to me, anyway, they just seem boring, or they just seem.
You can be Sam Fisher. What you mean?
You ain't gonna be Sam Fisher. So you're gonna be up here climbing on the pipe and shit. That's what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be hanging upside down shooting people. Come on, bro. There's only so many things you can do.
Are you telling me that you don't want to do that?
I'm saying they're not going to be able to. How are they going to be able to do that? How are they going to be able to simulate that in a VR?
I don't know, nigga. I'm just a nigga from Birmingham. I ain't not a technical person. I don't design video games. That's you.
A lot of the technical prowess for that kind of falls on the wayside until because right now the VR technology is so primitive. Like, for example, they have Grand Theft Auto, not Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas going to VR. But there's a lot of things you won't be able to do in it because it's just that technology is not there yet to where you can physically do that in that VR space. Same thing with Resident Evil 4, where they had to cut out a lot of things. It's just like, well, people won't be able to do that, or we got to worry about vertigo, things like that. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, if you have vertigo and if you suffer from, epilepsy, don't buy a fucking VR. That's just common fucking thing.
Hey, man, a lot of people who have epilepsy still play video games. Like, it's just one of those things.
That's called a personal problem. If you know you're diabetic, don't go eat donuts.
Anyway, it's just one of those
things. It tastes good. Okay, well, sound like you're finna lose a foot.
It's just one of those things to where, like, the technical prowess is not yet there. And I would much rather like work on that first before trying to put out. And I mean, yeah, you still need games for it. I understand that. But I would more so just work on making games for that rather than like porting over. All right, here's the original Splinter Cell in VR. And it's like, all right, but am I going to enjoy it as much as I did just playing it with control, with the controller and things like that?
There's still, I mean, the jury's still out on it. I don't know that for a fact. I know they're going to do a Splinter Cell VR. I hope it's not the original one because the original one was slow as shit. Do like Double Agent or something. Yeah, do Double Agent with fucking VR.
Do Conviction. Imagine
Yeah,
how hard you gotta spin
you
around.
could do conviction. No, I fucks with that. Think about it. You could. I would absolutely play the. That's a good idea. Or blacklist, shit.
Blacklist might be okay. Might
Because
be.
think about it, it's a stealth game, so
But you still have to like
VR.
when you're doing like when you're climbing over the pipes or when you're like
You don't have
that's
to do
still
that
gonna
every time.
be
Oh
no,
yeah.
but like that's still gonna be a big thing to like, okay, well, how do we do that on the VR to make it enjoyable? You know, because
I don't know,
it's
some
still
button combination. Look at the pipe, walk over to the pipe, click the button, and it probably won't make you do all this shit, but it'll probably put you up there, and then you have to look around and shit. I don't know. I don't have a VR set. I'm still trying to find a VR set. I think it could work personally. I don't know what your beef is.
nah,
Don't get me wrong. Everything don't need to be VR. I'm with you on that.
Like, I think it's one of those things where like if you create a game with the VR mechanics in mind, that's different than porting a game without the VR mechanics into it. Because then you just like, all right, like for example, on a side of that does work is Half-Life Alex, which is really cool. On VR. Like that works because it was actually made with the VR mechanics in mind and what you had control over, what you didn't have control over. But you know, when you get to stuff like when you have Batman Arkham Asylum in VR, it's like, all right, well, how enjoyable is this game going to be when you go into that combat system and it's like 360-degree combat? How are you going to see the people behind you? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? And
How does Batman see people behind him?
He doesn't. He feels them.
There you go.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you
telling
can't.
me these VR sets that I'm paying $390 something for don't got vibration in them. I want to be able to feel shit.
Just vibrate
I'm here
back your
for it.
neck real quick. It's like, oh, there you are. Like,
I can only assume that's how it is for real.
no, man.
You can't do I know you can't do everything in VR, but
Right.
you could do a lot.
You can do a lot, but I
still want to do the Iron Man one.
See, I don't even want to do that. Like, I just don't, because that's
don't want to fly around as Iron Man.
No, that sounds boring as hell. Because you're just gonna be in the suit doing, but you, send out the missile launchers and talking to Jarvis all goddamn day. I don't want to do that shit.
Okay, whatever, bro. All right, you live your life. I'm gonna be up in the sky flying and shit. When they make the technology, we won't reserve you a suit.
No, I'm good. Thank you. It's just like when like VR really becomes a thing where we are technically like the Matrix, like, y'all go ahead.
Oh, see, now that's going too far. I don't want to die.
I've seen.
I think there's
Sword Art Online. I'm good.
I've seen Code Lyoko, Dot Hexine, The Matrix, the Animatrix. I don't want to do it because I don't want to die in a digital world and die in real life. So I'm good.
I want to go through that. Keanu went through that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that.
Essentially.
Yeah, so I can't.
But I stand with Ubisoft because I like their games for the most part.
I mean, they're all right. Like, they're not on notice like Capcom's on notice. Capcom been on notice of me for a minute.
Right.
Them niggas.
And Ubisoft been touching people. So, and they still doing okay. That's a testament. I mean, no, it's not. It's not justified, but their game's okay.
We'll see. We'll see how they do in the future. Because my thing with them is they can do so much more if they just kind of pay attention to more of what they're doing rather than like I like their ability to try things new, and I appreciate that. I always talk about that in the game industry about trying things new, and that's great. But some things they try, it's like so.
I know you're gonna buy the new Division day one when it come out.
Oh, you know I am day one, baby. That's a good series. Y'all trying to get on Division 2 now, and I'm like, oh, now y'all want to get on Division 2?
I did not say that.
Now y'all want to get on that? Oh, okay.
I didn't say that at all, and you can't quote me as saying such.
Man, y'all get on it. I'll get on it too. Okay.
My statement was the one before that, or the one after that. It said I might think about it. Might think about. In no way said I was going to. Still think the game's trash. You know why? Because you beat the game and then you beat the game again. I'm not with it.
Yeah. So you can get.
I'm not subscribing. I'm not subscribing to games that don't respect my time. I can't do that.
And then we get the hunts. That's where you get a chance to go after the agents, the rogue agents on the team.
That's Lazy.
That's your government. That's Ubisoft right there, cuz.
That's lazy developing. Same thing with Assassin's Creed. It's like, oh man, instead of making a true story, well, actually, no, that's probably not lazy. I take that back. That's not lazy for Assassin's Creed because they actually went too in depth. I don't want that much depth. So
Hilarious.
play a whole damn game and then you got to beat the damn game again, doing the same shit. Fuck, I look like. Y'all can be Boo Boo the Fool. I refuse to be.
They gave you 3 more classes, Leroy.
They gave you 3 more classes because.
And that's the cool thing too is in Division 2 is that like you can actually you just have to go through a lot, but you can actually unlock those classes for free. You just have to go through all those like challenges and shit. But yeah.
Boo Boo. That's written on your forehead, not mine.
Oh,
I got out.
Why you hating? Hey,
I got out.
Wait,
Sorry. One time is good enough for me. I ain't got shit to prove. I'm good.
But Leroy, it was the president the whole time. We need to go back through all 6 of those places and stop his new terrorist cells.
For what? Fuck that. And you. I'm good. I'm straight. And it's such a good premise too, but that
Well, they at least made it a little bit more colorful this time. Didn't make it as snow and depressing.
Why? Because everything ain't fucking snowing? Oh yeah.
Yes. You know how depressing this shit was the first one? Like snow everywhere and like cold alleys and shit. I was like, this is so fucking depressing.
I still get to experience the same monotony in fucking springtime or summertime, whatever the fuck it was.
And rain, and there's a little bit of sleeting every now and then, you know.
Ooh, shit in seasons is still shit.
Hey, respect it. It's better than having what they did in Destiny. I mean, not Destiny, but Division 1, where it's just like, you're just in the cold all the goddamn time. Terrible.
That's all I got for that one.
All right, sir. So we're about to get into the coming soon and the end. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So, would you like to go first when you're coming soon, sir, or would you like me to go?
I can, because none of mine actually have dates.
Okay.
Cuphead, the DLC. I cannot remember the name of it. I saw it, didn't write it down, but shit.
I forgot it myself.
But it comes out in June. The TV show comes out this month, I believe.
The 18th came out 3 days ago.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, super excited for that. It's gonna be hard as shit, and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of it. It's gonna take me a couple months though.
Yeah, that's right up there with the Elden Ring crowd that's gonna be playing that for the next few months, trying to, like, yo man, the new Souls game, let's do it. I'm like, nah, I'm retired. Y'all go ahead. I can't. Too hard. Can't do that.
Beat Dark Souls 1. That's it. That's another game that doesn't respect my time, and I just can't subscribe to that shit anymore.
You got the big dragon just sitting there on the bridge, and he respawns every time he hit the flames. It's like, why? Why are you doing this to me?
It's like, yep, and that is where we turn this game off and uninstall it.
Well, first coming soon is, let's see, what do we have here? Dust Diver 2, which was a great action RPG that came from Korea. It will be here on the PC, PS4, Switch, February 24th. So look out for that one. Again, a great action RPG. The original one came out on PC, Switch, Xbox One, and PS4. So y'all check that out. It was a pretty good game. Pretty dope. What you got?
Okay. My next one is the Saints Row reboot. Comes out in August. We don't know when, but it just comes out in August.
I hope it comes out, man. Like, it looks good, but I don't think they got it ready yet.
They say August. Well, the sources say August.
Right.
But it's a dramatic retelling of the not so comical Saints gang. Actually more gang shit, not goofy shit. So be prepared for that.
Funny.
With new graphics and hopefully non stereotypical looking black people.
You know how that's gonna be. You know, the box braids and the afro. Maybe they'll put the Killmonger hairstyle in there.
I don't see why not. Hell, 2022, shit. Got like 5 more days of Black History Month left. And we only get a week of that shit anyway.
It's true. It's true. My next one is Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That's coming out on the Switch. That'll be here March 25th. Looks amazing. Can't wait to play.
Will it? I don't know. Switch just get shit late, so I don't ever believe.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna come out March 25th. Because it's gonna be amazing. It's basically Kirby in a Mario Galaxy setting. I can't wait to play it.
They get all the Nintendo shit on the right day, but all the other shit that people have been playing for years, they get that shit, you know.
I mean, sometimes
if it came out 10 years ago, Nintendo will get it in 5. Whew.
I mean, hey,
I'm talking about today.
Hey, listen, man, it is what it is.
It just takes time. I understand, brother.
Good food takes time, baby. Good food takes time.
Ghostwire Tokyo will come out this fucking year. Don't know when.
Oh, that's another one, man. Like, I can't wait for that one, but yeah, like it's supposed to come out soon, but they have not put
it's not coming out soon. That bitch is gonna come out
because they already have preview copies out. That's what I don't understand.
No,
because people been playing it.
I don't understand that, and yet we don't have a date. It's like, yeah, I don't understand. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. They might.
It's almost like they care more about the reviewers getting the copies than they do everybody else.
Probably. Reviews drive up sales, so I can understand that logic, but it's not what I want. I need the game to come out sometime before summer.
That's like I was mad when remember when everybody had the preview copies of Sifu like $5 before it came out. And I was like, "Yo, I put out a demo. I want to play this." And it's like,
I was watching shit and I was like, "I seen it being played," and he was like, "It's not out yet.
It's not out yet." Yeah, it's just
everybody had motherfuckers playing it.
That shit look beast as hell too, man.
Exactly. That'll probably be the next game I buy. To be honest with you.
Yeah, that one, and like you said, like Ghostwire, I definitely want to play Ghostwire because it reminds me a lot of Machina from Dreamcast.
At fucking some point.
The last non-exclusive Bethesda game.
That bitch just said this year. Man, about to get ready, boy. Whew. That Elder Scrolls 7 gonna hurt.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you saw this, but there's an article that said Bethesda was like the new what's that one? The new Starfield is gonna be like NASA Punk. Which I'm like, what is NASA Punk? That's like a whole new genre of space. Okay, whatever. But they said it's gonna be more of that.
You know what? Like steampunk?
Yes.
Okay, space that shit instead of Jules Vernon that shit.
No.
It's a thing.
I'm so tired of steampunk, man.
There's steampunk, there's diesel punk, there's space punk.
Desert punk.
Yeah, desert punk. That's Mad Max shit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I thought you were confused. Like, well, space punk. No, nigga, space punk is cool.
No, I'm just tired of like steampunk.
That's what cyberpunk is.
Hey, no, don't you do that, cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk is a genre.
It is a genre, but it's its own thing. Don't sit up there and be like, nah, it's okay, all right.
Wait, what you mean its own thing?
It's different because I like that. The NASA punk thing is like steampunk in space, like you just said. That's what this looks like. Cyberpunk is different, okay?
Cyberpunk is the future, but punk.
No, it's the future with technology and shit. It's different. It's not just punk.
What about that? And what I said is different.
It's
nothing.
It's sophisticated, okay, sir? Sophisticated. Can't be out here just like, oh,
it's just technology in the future and punk. I don't get it. What's your next one?
Well, last one is let me see. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That
possibly the only thing that keeps Borderlands going.
I hope that's good, but it comes in.
It'll be good
on everything but the Switch. And it'll be in also the same time, March 25th. I
It'll
kind
be
of burned
good.
out with Borderlands 3, so I hope this one's good. But I don't know.
Borderlands 3 left a lot to be desired, and hopefully Tiny Tina will fill that.
I hope so, man. Because if not, I'm gonna be hurt. Not as hurt as I will be with Street Fighter 6, but I'll be hurt.
Well, you keep choosing to buy that shit.
Oh no,
Nobody.
Street Fighter again. They gotta earn my copy this year because otherwise I'm not buying it.
Oh, well. There you go. Vote with your dollars. You show
That's
that
it,
Asian man who you are.
I do. Although they're bringing back Yoshihiro Ono for this particular one, which is cool because he was actually the lead up until I think before they did 5. It's just I don't know, man. I hope it's good.
I don't know, bro. I don't play Street Fighter.
I don't know.
I followed the story, and the anime was cool. I played a couple of games. I never claimed to be great at them.
Oh no, and I just man. But yeah,
That's your fault. If I tell you to buy that shit, I'm gonna buy it. Oh man, Street Fighter's coming out. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna buy it.
oh, Street Fighter 5 was so terrible, so
Mhm.
trash. Oh yeah, we got like 12 of the characters. You got to buy all 20 of the rest of them. Like, wait, what? How many season pass number 5? Y'all don't see anything wrong with like season pass, 5 at this point. Okay.
Saw how I bought one and beat the story, and it was cool. I ain't buy one. I just played with the people that was in there. I was like, I enjoyed all these people's characters. I don't want to play anymore.
I only had because I had one of the season passes came with the game and you reserved it. And I bought the other and that was it. I was like, I'm not buying anymore. This is ridiculous. And then like, oh, well, you can buy with battle points if you play. You have to pay. It was just like fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not playing.
They fixed Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Exactly. They didn't do the shit with Street Fighter. They're just like, no, we think it's fun. Like, we don't care about y'all anyway. We care about the fighting game online community. It's like, fuck you.
I mean, that's their base.
I mean, but the fact that you just like, hey, these lovable characters that you've always played with, fuck you. Here's like the DLC for them behind DLC wall every single time. I get costumes, that's fine, but like, come on, bro. I gotta pay extra just to get some like fucking old characters that I should have had anyway. Like, they can say whatever they want. Like, King of Fighters does it the best to where they're like, yo, you will always have these set 36 characters. And then if you want these extra characters, here you go. But I just didn't like how Street Fighter did it. Whatever. I just heard about it.
I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you. I told you not to buy the shit anyway, but no, it didn't listen to me.
Terrible. So anyway, but that's all I got. You got anything else, sir? No? Awesome.
You closed out. I did the last two.
Okay. Well, guys, this is it. Thank you for listening and watching the Nerd Plate. You can catch us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube under the Nerd Plate. You can also hit us up on, of course, Twitter at Nerd Plate. Hit us up on our Patreon. Thank you to all our Patreons that are helping us out right now. Paying for us. Really appreciate you guys. You can also buy us coffee if you were so inclined. Also check out Virtuous Ornament Season 2 trailer that's coming out. It's supposed to come out in May. Working hard on that. Mr. Leroy is in it as well.
Wait,
he has a
the trailer?
bar. No, the trailer's already out.
You said the trailer comes out in May.
No, I said it comes out in May.
No, you said the trailer's coming out in May.
Okay, well, not the trailer. The trailer's already out.
That's what I was about to say. I think the
comes out in
series is
May.
supposed to come out in May, my nigga,
Right.
not the trailer.
Hey, the series comes out in May. So yeah, just give that a check out. And yeah, just remember, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the show, you can send them to the nerdplaypodcast at gmail.com. That's the nerdplaypodcast at gmail.com. Give us your feedback. We'd love to hear from you. So.
I would. I would. Adrian said he was gonna write us an email because he didn't like what we said about BioShock 2, but he just bitched at me for like 20 minutes about it. So I'm pretty sure he'll see it.
Good. Bring it on. I'll to tell him how trash it really is.
Oh, I did, but I know I wanted him to write an email.
But I get where he's coming from. Maybe he liked it, but that shit was trash to me. So, But in any case, guys, until next time, I'm Rockman3K3.
And I'm Leroy.
We
Peace.
out.